The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture present Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson. Also presented by Adena Springs South, Daily Racing Form, Double Diamond Farm, Gulfstream Park, Jerry Parks Insurance Group, Lamb South, Ocala Breeders Sales Company, and Tampa Bay Downs.
Hello everyone, Jesse Eulery filling in for John Henderson on this edition of Thoroughbred Week as we recap a tremendous victory by California Chrome in the $10 million Dubai World Cup, along with a dominant winner of the Grade 2 Louisiana Derby. We begin with turf 3-year-olds at Gulfstream Park in the Cutler Bay Stakes. Giant Run, the 2-1 favorite. Larry Colmus picks up the call.
Giant Run on top, 3/4 of a length. Abbott on the outside second. Applicator follows in third. Cave Johnson on the far outside. Oosby is right there behind them, and down toward the rail it's Duffel Bag. Highland Sky is last, 4 lengths from top to bottom, and Giant Run comes under pressure on the lead here, but is keeping it at this point. Giant Run trying to shake away as they turn for home. It is Giant Run. Off the turn in front. To the outside comes Abbott in second. And then to the outside, it's Cave Johnson. Highland Sky picks it up far outside, and then Oosby and Duffel Bag. Still Giant Run with something left here. Highland Sky takes second, but Giant Run's got it. Giant Run and Joe Bravo to win over Highland Sky.
Favored Giant Run by Coolmore America Stallion Giants Causeway holds off Highland Sky by 1 1/4. Joe Bravo aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 1:34 3. After breaking his maiden over the Gulfstream turf in his 3-year-old debut, Giant Run finished a close second at the Grade 3 Palm Beach Stakes. The colt was bred in Kentucky by Sycamore Hall Thoroughbreds and was a $200,000 Keeneland September yearling. Giant Run has earned $117,000 for Robert Baker and William Mack. Tom Albertrani trains the winner. Access Thoroughbred Week online every Saturday on Thoroughbred Daily News at thetdn.com. 3-year-old fillies over the Gulfstream turf in the Sanibel Island Handicap. Lyra at 9-5, a slight favorite over Harmonize. Once again, here's Larry Colmus.
46-2 was the first half mile for First Girl, who leads Rontos Lily by 2.5 lengths moving for the turn. Then Silky Girl to the outside. Sky My Sky, Lyra's in 5th. She's got 5 to make up and getting closer now. Then Harmonize, who's biding time on the inside and trying to come up the rail, is Shakedown Baby as they make their way around the far turn. They're getting closer to First Girl. First Girl will turn for home with Melody Croon, or rather on the outside, Rontos Lily coming after her. Sky My Sky is there toward the inside and trying to squeeze on through. Harmonize and Lyra are both coming too, and the 2 favorites are charging. Harmonize and Lyra on the outside. Late running room at the rail for Shakedown Baby, who comes charging too, but it's Rontos Lily on the outside. Harmonize got there.
2-1 second choice. Harmonize rallies to score by 3/4 of a length over Rontos Lily, who was disqualified to 7th. Junior Alvarado aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 1:34 3. A 2-time stakes winner at 2, including the Grade 3 Jessamine Stakes. The Bill Mott trainee was making her 3-year-old debut. The filly by Scat Daddy was bred in Kentucky by Jack Swain III and was an $80,000 Keeneland September yearling. Harmonize has earned $210,000 for Larkin Armstrong. Watch Thoroughbred Week replays online at tbredweek.com.
Kentucky Derby winner Orb posted 5 consecutive wins, including this signature victory.
And Orb has won the Kentucky Derby!
He took both the Florida Derby and the Fountain of Youth by storm.
Won the Fountain of Youth!
Now his grand-looking first-crop weanlings are catching all of the attention. Orb, from a family of successful sires and champions, standing at Claiborne Farm.
OBS April, the 2-year-old source of 153 stakes horses with 108 stakes wins since January 1st, 2015, including Breeders' Cup winner Stephanie's Kitten, Grade 1 Turf Star Gabriel Charles, and Grade 1 winning sprinter Wild Dude. Over 1,200 juveniles have been cataloged for the OBS Spring Sale, April 19th through 22nd. The undertax shows will span 6 days, beginning April 11th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
A Florida bred. He is not just a racehorse. He is our heart. He is our toil and sweat. He soaks up the bright sunshine, becoming mighty and strong. He feasts on our abundant grass and drinks our mineral-rich water. He is a way of life, our champion. His excellence brings us chills as he competes, inspiring us to greatness. He is our purpose, our soul. He is a Florida bred.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents three-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish. Florida produced Breeders' Cup Classic winner Mucho Macho Man. Florida is one of the premier breeding regions and training centers in the world. We are a leading prep center for Derby winners and contenders. We boast of premier veterinary research centers and 3 major racetracks. Florida has the largest 2-year-old in training sale in the world, selling horses 6 times annually. Florida is proudly represented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association. Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with a long shot winner of the Grade 2 New Orleans Handicap coming up in this segment. We begin with turf horses at Fairgrounds in the Grade 2 Muniz Memorial Handicap. Chocolate Ride, the 2-to-1 favorite. John G. Dooley picks up the call.
Half mile for Take the Stand, 47 2 seconds. Take the Stand looking to make all here in the handicap. It's Take the Stand still from Roman Approval. Chocolate Ride now being asked to quicken. Amigo straightens away in 4th. World Approval up on the outside in 5th. And then Blarp cut the corner. They come for home. It's Take the Stand with 3/16 to go. Take the Stand leads Roman Approval now by 5. Chocolate Ride looking to stay on. World Approval charging on the outside, closing bell. And then Amigo, Blarp with no stretch kick. They're coming inside the final half furlong. Edgar Prado with Take the Stand. Close to the finish from World Approval. Take the Stand. Take the Stand led the route in the Mervyn Muniz Memorial.
Take the Stand takes the field gate to wire to defeat World Approval by a length and a quarter. Edgar Prado aboard in 147 4, a 100 Beyer speed figure. A Group Stakes winner in his homeland at 3, the Argentine-bred 5-year-old horse by Not for Love records his first U.S. Stakes victory. The Bill Mott trainee was coming off a close second-place finish in the Grade 3 Tampa Bay Stakes. Imported by Earl Mack, Wachtel Stable, and Broa Stable, Take the Stand has earned $317,000. DRF Breeding, home of the new sire-powered results tool. Access race results from North America. Visit drf.com/breeding for additional information. To Santa Anita for turf fillies and mares in the Grade 2 Santa Ana Stakes. Her Eminency, the 4-5 favorite. Michael Rona has the call.
In the vicinity of the half-mile pole, it's Her Eminency over Glory. Then Fresh Feline inching a bit closer into the 3-path from Nashoba's Gold and Tutti Paesi, 3 lengths covering the field. Her Eminency a half-length leader into the far turn. Glory's looming to her now. Fresh Feline the 3rd from Tutti Paesi, who splits runners. Nashoba's Gold on the inside, 5th and last, but within 2.5 lengths of the lead. They pass the quarter pole in the Santa Ana. Her Eminency is being challenged strongly now by Glory. Glory puts the head in front of Her Eminency, and Fresh Feline joining in, and so is Tutti Paesi in the bright pink cap. Glory has a narrow lead past the 8th pole from Tutti Paesi and Fresh Feline. Glory the leader from Fresh Feline. Tutti Paesi. Glory. Tutti Paesi lifting late. And DiCarlo got the grey home of the last straight in the Santa Ana.
5-2 second choice Tutti Paesi gets up to defeat Glory by a neck. Chris DiCarlo, the winning jockey, in 148 4. Another imported turf star for Bill Mott. Tutti Paesi closed out last season with stakes wins at Suffolk Downs and Gulfstream Park. The Irish-bred 6-year-old mare by Clodeville opened the current campaign with a 3rd-place finish in the Grade 3 Marshuas River Stakes. Tutti Paesi has earned $496,000. The Santa Ana winner is owned by Valor Ladies. For all your insurance needs, a specialist at Jerry Parks Insurance Group is there to assist you. With 40 years of exceptional coverage, look for Jerry Parks, John Cassie, or Kelly Weeks at upcoming 2-year-old sales. Back to Fairgrounds for the Grade 2 New Orleans Handicap. Eagle, the 2-to-1 favorite. Once again, here's John G. Dooley.
Coup de Grace has attained a very easy lead here with 5 furlongs to go. Coup de Grace in front here for the leading jockey at the meet. tracked by Smaverless. At the inside is Jessica Star, third by a length and a half. Majestic Harbor in fourth. John Velasquez, an International Star, and that Ramsey Redcap, fifth with the rail, and 5 from Coup de Grace, a half mile from home. And International Star gets niggled along now. Then between horses is Freestyler, wide by on curl in both turns. Eagle toward the inside is 7 from the front, 3 furlongs to go. Storm Driver and the trailer is Mobile Bay. Half mile in 47 and 3/5 seconds. 6 furlongs went in 1:12 flat. Smarvelous now has made a move to just loom in front of Coup de Grace. Majestic Harbor is right there to the inside. Jessica Star. Now International Star pulled to the far outside. And then farther back was Freestyler. Mobile Bay on the far outside. 3/16 to go. Smarvelous has taken the lead here. It's Smarvelous in front at big odds with a furlong to go. Smarvelous in front. Here comes International Star with a grinding run. Jessica Star battling Majestic Harbor. Got pinched back between horses with Jose Lescano. It's Smarvelous. Smarvelous to win the New Orleans handicap by 2.
20-1 long shot Smaverless gets to the wire 2 lengths in front of Jessica Star, who was disqualified to 5th. Jose Lescano aboard in 150 flat, a 100 Beyer speed figure. Smaverless making his stakes debut for trainer Mike Maker and Gata Racing Stable, which claimed the winner for $32,000 out of a sprint race at Belmont Park last September. Maker stretched him out to take an allowance optional claimer over the track in his latest. The 6-year-old gelding by Tis Wonderful was bred in Kentucky by Spendthrift Farm and was an $80,000 yearling. Smaverless has earned $515,000. Spendthrift Farm stallion Can the Man, Grade 1 juvenile and the best bred son of top sire Into Mischief. Can the Man's first foals have arrived and he's stamping them with his tremendous good looks. Can the Man is a participating stallion in Spendthrift's renowned Breed Secure program. Keep your cash, keep your profit, breed secure.
Malibu Moon has outshined every son of preeminent sire of sires AP Indy for 7 years running. Ranking among the top 10 general sires again in 2015, Malibu Moon is highlighted by exciting runners like 2-year-old filly Karina Mia.
Karina Mia still in front, 1-length lead, and she's on to victory in the Goldenrod.
When selecting a top-level stallion, consistency is the key. Look to the moon. Malibu Moon.
In the business of breeding horses, timing is everything. Making ovulation more predictable, Sucromate Equine takes the guesswork out of scheduling breedings. Sucromate is the only FDA-approved deslorelin product indicated for inducing ovulation within 48 hours of treatment. Sucromate is safe, reliable, and results from a large field-based study show Sucromate provides a higher ovulation rate than any other product. Streamline your breeding season with Sucromate Equine.
In the back, she sells $850,000.
$500,000, thank you.
In the back, $460,000.
$400,000, thank you.
$500,000.
$400,000, Patrick, thank you.
$420,000.
$425,000.
Rogers Way, $500,000.
What kind of a horse is this?
Don't you know Hail Marys are long shots? But even a long shot can be a winner, like at Tampa Bay Downs. Because at Tampa Bay Downs, well, jockey?
At Tampa Bay Downs, you can have a lot of fun, maybe win a little money, watching the horses run.
Awesome. Grandstand admission is free on weekdays and only $2 on weekends. So you think you can catch a race or two?
Yeah, maybe a long shot will pay off for me.
Tampa Bay Downs, live it up at the Downs.
Now a Florida Thoroughbred history moment. Founded in 1956, Ocala Stud is the oldest active thoroughbred farm in Florida and a pioneer in the thoroughbred industry. The landmark Ocala Stud's message is simply put, if you want a runner, look to Ocala Stud. Ocala Stud revolutionized the worldwide industry, creating 2-year-old in training sales. Now represented by the 3rd generation of the O'Farrell family, the farm's reputation as a top producer of thoroughbreds makes them a symbol of excellence. This has been a Florida Thoroughbred history moment.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with a dominant winner of the Grade 2 Louisiana Derby coming up in this segment. 3-year-old stakes action is presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. We begin with 3-year-old fillies at Aqueduct in the Cicada Stakes. Constellation, the 1-10 favorite against only 3 rivals. John Embrial has the call.
It's Lost Raven and Constellation, and now they're right together. They've got 3 lengths on Crease, and Any Day is My Day. And now there's a quarter of a mile to the finish. Constellation on the outside and Lost Raven on the inside. Constellation and Lost Raven, and the two of them heads apart for the lead as they come down for the 8th pole. Any Day is My Day is putting in a late run, and then it's Crease. Lost Raven has the lead. Constellation shifting out here in the stretch. Lost Raven, Constellation on the outside. Crease comes through down at the rail now. It's Lost Raven and Crease, and an upset in the Sakata that goes to Lost Raven.
9-1 Lost Raven by Coolmore America Stallion Uncle Mo holds off Crease by a neck. Manny Franco up in 112 flat. Lost Raven won the first 2 races of her career, including the Smart Halo Stakes, but the Todd Pletcher trainee had been winless in her last 4 starts against Stakes Company. The filly was bred in Kentucky by her owner, Repoli Stable. Lost Raven has earned $200,000. Next to the Grade 2 Fairgrounds Oaks, California shipper Land Over Sea, the 9-5 favorite. John G. Dooley has the call.
The quarter was 23 and 4/5 seconds. They have 5 furlongs to go. It's Midnight on Oconee, who dictates the field with Adore second and keeping tabs on the leader. Midnight on Oconee continues to lead them. At the inside, Northwest Tail of Ground saving third, Street Fancy in fourth. Stage Play is 5 from the leader in fifth. Land Over Sea coming up deep out into the track there for Johnny Velasquez, but gaining with 3 furlongs to go. Then nearest the inside is Dream Dance. We trail back to Venus Valentine. The half mile was 47 and 3/5 seconds. Now the battle line's drawn. It's Adore who's forged in front of Midnight on Oconee, needs to kick back. Land Over Sea looms for Adore as they come toward the top of the stretch. A quarter to go in the Fairgrounds Oaks. 3/4, 1 minute 12 and 3/5 seconds. It's Adore. Adore's in front of Land Over Sea, who's been fully stretched. Coming down toward the final furlong. Adore leads by a length and a half. Land Over Sea in a battling effort, and it's Land Over Sea charging late at Adore through this daunting fairground stretch. Land Over Sea finding more and coming clear for John Velasquez. Land Over Sea it will be, 1 by 5.
Land Over Sea cruises home officially by 4.5 lengths over long shot Dream Dance. John Velasquez aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 144 and 3. After finishing second to undefeated champion Songbird in her last 2 starts at Santa Anita, the Doug O'Neill trainee ships to Fairgrounds to record her first stakes victory. The filly by Bellamy Road was bred in Kentucky by Jack Swain III. A $130,000 OBS April 2-year-old, Land Over Sea has earned $472,000 for Redham Racing. The filly was consigned by Brookdale Sales to the 2014 Keeneland September yearling sale, where she was purchased by Victor Davila for $42,000. Grade 2 Fairgrounds Oaks winner Land Over Sea, the Keeneland Sales Graduate of the Week. Sprinting 3-year-olds at Oaklawn Park in the Gazebo Stakes, Will Munnings, the 2-1 favorite. Peter Aiello has the call.
5/16 to go, and on the outside, Will Munnings goes up to put ahead in front of Cataroo from second. Taylor's Angel is third. Forsyth is next in cash bonus. Entertainer's coming on with the 3/16 left to go. Will Munnings is in front and starting to widen. Entertainer's the only danger from second, and Forsyth's down the outside, up the rim and Mud Light. But inside the final furlong, Will Munnings has plenty in reserve. He's 4 on top. Entertainer, then Forsyth. They're gaining, but not quickly enough. Will Munnings and John Court to win the Gazebo by 2.
Favored Will Munnings by Coolmore America Stallion Munnings. The winner officially by a length and 3/4 over Entertainer. John Court aboard the OBS Sales Graduate in 110 and 4. Court teaming up with his father-in-law trainer Jinx Fires. The first stakes victory for Will Munnings, who was an allowance winner over the track and trip in his latest. The colt was bred in Kentucky by Buck Pond Farm and was an $80,000 OBS March 2-year-old. Will Munnings has earned $170,000 for Express Thoroughbreds. Darby Dan Farm, home of the best deals in Kentucky for the 2016 breeding season on stallions Jersey Town, Perfect Soul, and Tale of a Coddy. Graded stakes winning or graded stakes producing mares are eligible to breed for free, while stakes winning or stakes producing mares are eligible to breed at half off the stud fee. Back to Fairgrounds for the Grade 2 Louisiana Derby. Motob, the 2-1 choice of the bettors. Once again, here's John G. Dooley.
And they're off on the TwinSpires.com Louisiana Derby. And Candy My Boy ridden out toward the lead by Cisco Torres. Battery is right there too. Gunrunner with the rail. On the outside, Uncle Walter, Dazzling Gem, and Forever Mo as they make their way toward the first turn, being led by Candy My Boy. Dazzling Gem and Uncle Walter is right there. Gunrunner fourth at the inside. It's Candy My Boy, the leader at the turn. Forever Mo is running a wide fifth but settled. Battery is next in sixth. Tom's Ready in seventh, running in the four-path. Saving ground toward the inside is Green Point Crusader at the 6.5. And then it's a break of a length and a half to Conquest Windy City, and drifting back to last and settled by Corey Lowry. Mo Tom is running in 10th. The first quarter in 23 and 2/5 seconds. They go up the back, and it's Candy My Boy leading Dazzling Gem by 3/4 of a length. Gunrunner right there with the inside for Florent Giroux in third, with Uncle Walter in fourth. Battery vying for fifth with Forever Mo. They're both 7 from Candy My Boy, who's leading a half mile from home here in the Louisiana Derby. Tom's Ready is next in behind horses. On the outside, looking to gain ground, is Green Point Crusader. Mo Tom is up one spot. Conquest Windy City has dropped back to last. It's still Candy My Boy with 3 furlongs to go. The half mile was 48 and 1/5 seconds. Gunrunner right there, looming now. Gunrunner coming to take on Candy My Boy. Dazzling Gem being ridden. Forever Mo on the far outside with gaining ground now toward the inside is Tom's Ready. They straighten past the quarter pole. 3/4 in 1 minute 12 and 4/5 seconds. Gunrunner has forged in front of Candy My Boy. Tom's Ready. Mo Tom toward the inside. Mo Tom checked again. Mo Tom in tight quarters at the fence. On the outside, Forever Mo and Dazzling Gem. Mo Tom got stopped hard. It's Gunrunner. Gunrunner and Florent Giroux clear to the finish in the Louisiana Derby. Gunrunner wins going away.
Gunrunner shoots home by 4.5 lengths over Longshot Tom's Ready. Florent Giroux aboard in 1:51 flat. The fourth win in 5 career starts for Gunrunner, who opened his 3-year-old campaign with a victory in the Grade 2 Risen Star Stakes. The Colt by Candy ride was bred in Kentucky by Bessie Lou Stables. The third winner of the Louisiana Derby for trainer Steve Asmussen, Gunrunner has earned $907,000 for Winchell Thoroughbreds and Three Chimneys Farm. Florent Giroux with the Safe Ride of the Week, presented by Sally Horse Vans, the safest way to the winner's circle. Coming up, California Chrome shines in Dubai.
Mama Joyce to kick off the early pick 4 with an easy win.
It's First Heritage in front. First Heritage begins to edge away.
Stick Stately Dude gets there and pulls away in the end.
But here's Floradora on the outside, and it's the New York Invader, Floradora, to win it.
Since Florida's first Kentucky Derby winner, Needles, in 1956, Florida has produced 50 national champions, the 11th Triple Crown winner, 13 Classic winners, 155 millionaires, memorable performances, and 26 Breeders' Cup winners. Produce your next champion in Florida.
Mucho Macho Man coming with giant strides.
To honor and serve. At 2, the second highest weighted colt of his generation.
In the Remsen.
A winner of 3 races in 4 starts. At 3, winner of the Grade 1 Cigar Mile against older horses. At 4, won the Woodward Stakes.
Honor and serve would not let Mucho Macho Man by.
To honor and serve. Bernardini's most accomplished son.
For nearly half a century, the Northern Dancer sire line has dominated thoroughbred breeding. Galileo has earned his place among the breed-shaping sires from that lineage.
They're into the stretch. Magician is trying to come late.
Now, his best son in North America
On the far outside, Magician.
will carry on the legacy.
And Magician runs down the fugue.
Time now for the feature race of the week presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. To Meydan Racecourse for the 21st running of the $10 million Dubai World Cup, California Chrome, the 6-5 favorite. Here's the call by Terry Spargo.
Gates fly, they're racing in the Dubai World Cup. Candy Boy, Vanamos slow to go, Teletext not showing a great deal of pace, and Keen Ice cannot use the inside. Moshe Wish came out very quickly, and Frankie Dettori goes looking for the lead. Special Fighter chases him. California Chrome quickly whips up to be third, Gun Pit fourth, and then Move to Hinge, Frosted, Vanamos, and Candy Boy on the rail. A length and a half away, Hoko Tatamai on the outside of Keen Ice. A break of 5 lengths to Opportunity, and Teletext is 3/4 of a length away at the tail of the field as the World Cup field heads to the back after leaving a quarter behind in 25.3. Moshe Wish a half length in front. Special Fighter is second. California Chrome's a half length away, and he is 3 wide. Move to Hitch fourth on the inside of Gun Pit. A length then to Frosted, travelling 3 deep. Vanamos in the middle, Candy Boy on the rail. A length away came Hoko Tatamai, and then Keen Ice following the fence. Opportunity is second last, and Teletext whipped the field in after 800 was left behind in 48.9. They're leaving the back. They're leaving the 800 metres mark behind, and Frankie plays play. Moshe Wish in front by a neck. Over Special Fighter, Move to Hitch, getting up on the rail. The leader has left the fence. California Chrome is now posted 4 deep. Frosted letting go, he'll be 5 wide on the turn. Then came Candy Boy, Gun Pit, and Opportunity as they flatten for the run to the judge. California Chrome out wide and loomed up. Moshe Wish in the centre, Move to Hitch on the rail. They get away from Special Fighter, but California Chrome has gone into overdrive. He's 2 lengths in front. He's clear of Move to Hitch battling on. Then Moshe Wish, but it's California Chrome in front. It's alchemy in Dubai. Chrome turns to gold.
Despite racing wide the entire trip and having his saddle slip forward during the stretch run, California Chrome defeats Move to Hitch by 3 3/4 lengths. Victor Espinoza up in track record time of 2:01 4. The 2014 Horse of the Year was runner-up in last year's Dubai World Cup, but he has won all 3 starts this year, including a handicap prep at Meydan. The Art Sherman trainee is the 10th American-based runner and the 3rd Kentucky Derby winner to capture the Dubai World Cup. The 5-year-old horse by Lucky Pulpit was bred in California by Perry Martin and Steve Coburn. TaylorMade Farm bought out Coburn's interest prior to this season, and the champion now races in the colors of California Chrome LLC. With the winner's share of the $10 million purse, California Chrome goes over $12.5 million in his career earnings to surpass Curlin as the richest American runner in racing history. California Chrome paid $420 to win and is the Malone's favorite of the week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. We'll see you next week here on Thoroughbred Week.
Thoroughbred Week is presented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture. Online at tbredweek.com.